Hey there, welcome to Kenny's Corner. Later than usual tonight, we're doing a nighttime show, and the reason for that is I had just an awful day, which I'm going to tell you about. I went to a national dental uh, place, and I had one of the worst experiences I've had in a long time. I was there 3 hours. They did a whole bunch of tests on me, if you will, and all they were looking for was dollar signs. According to them, my mouth is totally infested, and I have virtually no pain of anything. I had slight pain in one of my teeth that isn't hurting at all now and hasn't hurt for most of the day, and it really wasn't much of pain to begin with. But according to them, I needed a whole bunch of work done. How much? Take a guess. Well, I'll help you. Wait for it. $21,000 worth. When I got done laughing, I left and I did not sign up for anything for them. Okay, so that's my story about why we're doing it so late tonight. Now, as far as the Red Sox, terrific win last night. A little bit scary. They had a chance to enlarge their lead in the ninth inning when Duran got a triple. He also got a home run and he played great in the field. This week he's looked like Yaz in 1967. So hopefully, as I said a couple of days ago, he's come out of his funk and he can give us what Jaron Duran can give us. And that would be a big thing. If we can get Anthony back and with some of these other guys, and Crochet has done a bullpen, we might have something. The whole goal is right now we got to get back to 500. And we have the Twin Series this weekend. Hopefully they can win 2 out of 3 there and keep the mojo going. But they had a runner on third, nobody out. Yoshida and Abreu coming up and both made outs without driving the run home. That can't happen. And then Duran tried to score on a short pass ball and was tagged out. So they went into the bottom of the ninth with just that slim one-run lead. But we've got Chapman. I made that point yesterday that he hadn't pitched the night before, and he was able to get Kansas City out after a leadoff single, and they were able to hold on. So that was good, very good. And now they'll be heading home. Hopefully, put some wins on the board for them. Let's see who else. We Our offense. There was a big explosion yesterday. They scored 4 runs. When they score 3 runs, they're really tough to beat, which is sad because the Red Sox team should be able to score 4 and 5 runs a game. And the real problem has been at home. Lou Merloni was talking about it the other day that the problem is our left-handed hitters don't go to left, and our right-handed hitters don't get the ball in the air. It's a bad combination. And at Fenway Park, they just don't score any runs. And that's why they have such a terrible record at Fenway. The road record isn't all that bad. So, God willing, they'll be able to get Crochet back, get Bayo out of the rotation. That gives you a nice 5-man rotation with Crochet, Suarez, Sonny Gray, Connolly Early, and Peyton Tolley. That doesn't, that's right up there with just about anybody other than the Yankees in the American League. And even the Yankees, it's pretty close. But the Red Sox have a far better back in the bullpen when you get to Slayton, Whitlock, and Chapman. So if they've got a 1-run lead heading into the seventh inning, you almost put it in the win column. So that's all right. One of the other things that I like that they've begun to do is play Nick Sogard, play him a little bit at third. Now we lose a little bit of defense with Durbin not playing third, but he just can't hit. And I'm sure he'll still be in there for a while against lefties. But I like seeing Sogard in the lineup. What I'm looking forward to is when we finally get a decision on Trevor Story. He's gone to 3 specialists now. When we finally know what we're going to do, we might be able to move Meyer over to shortstop, which is his natural position. And I think that would really booster the defense. Then you can play Montecero, who is a tough out. Like Sogart's a tough out. I was watching a little bit of Worcester last night too, and they got Nate Eaton down there, and I'd love to get him up on this team. I don't know how you could do it, but he's right-handed. He's exceptionally fast, and he's got a tremendous throwing arm, and he's also a tough out, and he's been hitting very well lately. Tracy knows these guys. He managed them down in Worcester, so we'll see what happens there. But I would expect at some point there's a real good chance for Durbin to be sent to Worcester when some of these roster moves have to be made. Like I said, they play Minnesota this weekend. It's really imperative that they win 2 out of 3. Uh, Watched a little bit of the Mets today. They got a lucky break. Watched a little bit of the Yankees the other night, and they sort of were fortunate too because uh, the, the guy that plays third for them didn't tag on a fly ball to right center. Now, I don't necessarily think it was the wrong move, even though he's been panned for it in the media. But in Major League Baseball, they sort of teach you with 1 out to go halfway. Well, it ended up making a difference because he got the third when there was a ground ball to first, or between first and second, that Rice dove for, didn't get, and the pitcher didn't cover. So that would have been the tying run. But those are the breaks. Anyway, the Red Sox have won. Uh, what is it now? 3 out of the last 4. Not so bad. Hopefully, after sweeping Kansas City, they can continue their winning ways. And that's a late show for us tonight. I'll be back in a reasonable hour tomorrow, and I will not be going to the dentist. That I can guarantee you. And I wish you all the best. Once again, if you like the show, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps our algorithm and gets us to do more things on this show. So, once again, find a good dentist and go Red Sox.